people were like, man, I'm feeling lost. I'm feeling exhausted. I'm feeling suicidal. I'm feeling these things. And people didn't judge it. It's the judgment. I took suicidal training, and that's people typically think of it as a heavy topic. But I know everybody here, if they are willing to be honest with themselves, are like, man, this density and being here on the planet sucks sometimes. I'd rather just, if I could find the easy way out, just leave if I could. If people
Mm.
just went, okay, I hear you, and reflected back, these are the things that I see in you. These are the things in you that bring me alive, that reflect back to me my brilliance because you're brilliant.
Mm.
It brings me back to the movie Avatar that we watched again this week, The Way of the Water. In front of Ewa, the tree of life, the essence of life itself, how we are all a thread and a part of it. And we can't see all of it when we're separated, either from ourselves or the macrocosm, which is everybody in the tribe that surrounds us. When we believe we're separate from them, we create this distance, this disconnection, and lack of meaning in the world. And so, as we start to become more connected to our inner parts, we then are able to see others without judgment. And as we work in our tribe, in our classes, and whatever else, when we come up with people, we feel more whole.
Yeah. When I could just be in a space to name all of it, to be witnessed in it, to like name what's happening within my system, I begin to trust myself more. It's just as if I've been taught to not trust my body, trust what's happening in here, that to be this, and therefore I look to others to teach me what to do. I look to others to guide me to my truth. But then when I'm in a space where I'm like noticing what's happening in my body, naming those parts, over time, I begin to love myself. I begin to trust myself because I gave it space and I gave it voice without judging it. Right? It's like my body's telling me something, and now I'm listening to it versus stuffing it away, hiding it in a locker, a hurt locker. And we got some beautiful comments in here from Stephanie. Yeah, the human design system. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm grateful for the human design. I'm grateful for astrology. These I call mental instruction books, right? To help put it gives me ease to know that, oh, these are who I am. Like when you put into ChatGPT, right? And you asked it, hey, based on the information you collected about me so far, who can you tell the person that I am or something, right? You asked that prompt
Mm-hmm.
and how accurate it was, right? And there's something very relieving having human design reflect back or astrology reflect back to what is true within me. It's as if I can see and then accept my quirks, accept my strengths, accept areas that I may not be strong in. It's like, oh, it's like a user manual in a way that I find brings ease to my mind. Um, yeah, I love the saying, "Can you pour into me? How can I pour into you?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you for pouring into me.
Yeah.
And to be
The
seen for
seeing.
true I am is such a gift. Oh,
Mm,
isn't it?
it is. How do you know?
Yeah.
I'm curious, Giselle. To be seen for who you truly am. How do you know you're being seen for who you truly am? And how does it make you feel? I'm curious about that. How does it make you feel when you feel seen? I mean, you feel seen, but this is where we talked about human design, Dre, and about how that reflects back to us who we are. I always talk about our inner resonant truth, our aha. Somehow we have in this body that we know something is true for us. We all have that light bulb that goes off. some of us, when we're more fractured, we don't know. We don't know who we are. We feel lost. We go into an identity crisis. I did that when I was 24 years old. I had no idea how to relate to anybody after I got back from India. I was so fractured and so confused by the world. So, how do we start picking up these pieces that go, oh, yes, that fits. That fits in me. That feels true to me. And then find more pieces that feel true to me. And I think a lot of it does come, whatever that comment was, as you pour into me, lending each other our nervous systems as we reintegrate into a calm, centered, unfractured. So many people have so much anxiety going on, like they don't know what's going on. How can we ground ourselves in the chaos, in the eye of the storm that seems to be happening on the human level, in a race in chaos and crisis? And we realize, oh, a lot of the ways that this planet is functioning right now isn't helpful. It's what fractures us. It's what creates the chaos. It's what creates the crisis. And I think part of this is guiding us to know how actually powerful we are when we collect all the pieces. We are so eminently powerful, and we really can't do it alone. And I think this is where, as we come together to fit all our pieces back together, that we're evolving and creating a brand new earth where we aren't so violent to ourselves. Because this pushing away, this tucking away, this judgment, this analysis is it's violence that begets other violence that on the big scale creates wars and physical violence.
Yeah, Giselle in response is for her to be truly seen makes her feel loved unconditionally. I feel that truth in my body. My heart feels full.
Oh.
I don't feel like I have to earn anything by people pleasing or constantly giving, giving, giving. Yeah.
Mm.
Naomi also says, like, when I'm on my own, I get lost in the same patterns over and over again. Yeah. When I'm with people to give me a hand and pull me out of my unaware self talk, I need people. Yeah, me too. And I find in this journey, you know, my hope is I become more peaceful, like at peace. It's like freedom and unwiring from the emotional, mental enslavement patterns that are in my system. And there's this inner conflict because it's so nice to be in a space where I'm held and heard and like all parts, right? It feels so good. I feel alive, right? And then I take this energy and I bring it out to the world. It's like as if I dip in and out, and because there's still things I get to do. There's still things I gotta. I'm in the physical plane of existence here. For some of us, we need to go to work, right? We need to pay the bill. Like I'm in a construct that is driven on doing and productivity, right? So how do I integrate this into that life? The extreme ends is I go off and disconnect into the force, right? I'm done. Like,
Yeah.
right?
Peace out.
Or the extreme other end is like just robot. So the challenge here for me is integrating that awareness and that beingness into, because sometimes when I'm not talking about it, I'm not giving space, I revert back to this old version of myself again. And it's this feeling of being torn. Ah, being torn. And this is where the chaos comes from, because Debbie mentioned that there's this paradigm of who I should be. to be accepted and loved. And this was baked into me growing up as a child, this hyperachiever that I need to work hard, look good, look a certain way to receive the love it's not even unconditional, it's conditional love from my parents, what I judge it to be, right? And then there's another part of me is like, Trey, just rest. Like, chill. You got this, man. And they fight each other. They're they're in from the outside, it's like they're in opposites of each other. But if I go deep down, this part of me that's working so hard is striving for freedom. And is also wanting to tend to my needs of growth and living with purpose and living with intention and to create and leave a mark in the world. When I think about that, I feel so light. And can I see this part of me just reminding me of that? Like it could be like, Dre, you're being so lazy right now. Like you can't get anything together, right? You keep getting stuck over and over again, right? And if I really listen to the words and personalize it, oh my God, I got so much shame. I'm like down on myself, beating myself up. But just like nonviolent communication, can I hear the feelings and needs behind what my part is saying to me? Because my part, that saboteur, is speaking in a language that isn't life giving. But can I listen to it in a life giving way of being like, ah, thank you, man. Thank you, Mr. Productivity, for reminding me that I do want to be intentional with my time, that I don't want to waste my life, that I want to contribute, that I want to make an impact. Thank you for reminding me to grow, right? So it's just conversations I have with myself.
Yeah, beautiful. And I think that ties in Giselle and Naomi. When fear is replaced by trust, this is the thing, right? When we hear those voices, oh, Mr. Productivity, oh, yeah, I'm not being productive enough, we go into a state of fear. What's the other part of that, of trusting that voice, hearing what it's really saying? It wants to be productive, it wants to contribute to the world, which is a need we all have. And so, how can we consistently go to recognizing when we're in a state of fear, which creates those negative ideas, to one of trust, which transmutes and transforms it into something that's life giving? Let's see here.